Craft, design, and launch NFTs effortlessly across multiple blockchains. From generating high-quality visuals to enhancing audio, scripting, and minting digital assets, Call AI's advanced tools empower creators of all kinds, developers, designers, artists, and innovators alike. Now available on mobile, Call AI brings everything you need into one seamless platform, giving you the power to create anytime, anywhere.
Click the link at the top. So Trey Songz, I don't know if he was, if you know, that he had an $11 million judgment against him. Now, a little bit of the backstory: a judge awarded $11 million default judgment against Trey Songz after a Maryland Capitol cop allegedly, it's pretty much saying that Trey Songz attacked him. Now, Trey Songz wants to, have this thing reversed because he said this will actually ruin his life. Now, it's a battery lawsuit. I guess Trey Songz didn't, defend it like he was supposed to because it was a default judgment entered against him. He's saying it's gonna ruin his life. I mean, shit. Trey Songz was the man. I was listening to Trey the other day, but he's the man. But $11 million is gonna ruin a lot of people.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
Especially when I don't like to count pockets. All right, so I apologize to all the people that hate counting pockets. But according to net worth, we know this ain't really true, right? But I got two sources as of February of 2024 and in November of 2024. One has him at $12 million.
Okay.
And then the most recent one has him at $6 million.
Wow. Okay.
So whether it's 12 and he loses 11, that's a lot of goddamn money. And if it's 6 and he loses 11, now he's currently in the hole by a lot. So yes, that's a lot of money.
Right.
11 million is a lot of money. Trey played hard. He worked hard. He played harder. So I don't know if it's true or not. 11 million is a lot of money. I don't know if it's justified in paying out or not. But I do agree with him saying that it would ruin him for sure. That's a lot of money, man. And a lot of these artists, they live lavish lifestyles. They give a different perception. You may see them on a yacht. That yacht may not be theirs. Or maybe Michael Rubens or somebody. It may, You know what I mean? Like, you never know what their situation is, even though perception may tell you that these people have endless amounts of money. $11 million is going to break a lot of people. And, yeah, I don't want to see it for the dude because he's given us a lot of great music.
Oh, yeah.
But we've seen a lot more fall from worse. So
what happened to Trey, though? I mean, besides that, I agree with everything you said. Musically, I ask you this: is it because you feel like the R&B thing kind of dwindled off? It wasn't as popular, or do you feel like he just stopped making great music?
I gotta put it on Trey because even though R&B shifted and it started kind of giving you a different sound, you still had R&B artists that even came from his time that can give you real R&B and you can appreciate it. And there was a sector of people who would still vibe and appreciate it. For example, Tank. Now I know Tank has been thrown around in a lot of jokes and stuff with his sexuality, whatever the case may be, barring all that nonsense. When it comes to his music, the brother still delivers like he did when it was 04, 05, 06. Like, he still delivers. Chris Brown, same thing. Like, Chris Brown can jump from genre to genre to genre and still be great at all of them. But when it's time for Chris to hit R&B, he gonna deliver. I'm thinking of other people from when in his time. Neo could do the same thing. So to me personally, it feels like when I listen to a Trey song, when I listen to a Trey album, he wasn't always the best vocally, but he always gave that feeling and that pain and that love, that emotion in his voice that you was like, damn, he's pouring it all in there. I think some of the love left his music. Like the love for the music, the love for the record making and the process kind of left. And you don't hear that same soul that Trey gave you, which we love. When Just Gonna Make It came out, we ain't know nothing about him. He was a dirty dude with braids, but that soul was there. Then he took off, and from the last couple of albums, I just don't feel like that soul was there. He'll make you feel like going to find a new chick or get with a girl and bust her down after, you know what I mean? He don't that vibe ain't there. I don't know if it's the love or the business. I don't know, but it's just not the same.
It'd be interesting to interview him.
Oh, what?
That'd be dope to hear what happened. But you remember a point in time he had the game. It might have been a 3-4 year period when Trey had it.
Albums and mixtapes.
Yeah. He was killing. He was rapping. He was doing his thing. And people was actually starting to compare him, maybe unjustly, to people like, Usher. Goddamn, Usher. That's that stupid thing. The Cash App trying to steal money.
Oh.
But Usher and people like that, which I don't know. Which I wouldn't say that it was comparable to Usher, but they did the Invented Sex remix. I remember that joint. He killed it on that joint. But
He was running with him.
yeah, he definitely was. He
was running
definitely
with him.
was. But I'm figuring like after he dropped, I think Ready and then Passion, Pleasure, Pain, something like that.
Yep.
He was on top of the world. He was doing songs with Nicki. He was mixing the hip hop with the R&B. He was doing a joint with Chris. You know what I mean? It was rapping. They was ripping the shit. I remember he do something with Fabulous too. I was that shit for like 2 years, bro, and he just fell off. Like, what the hell happened, Trey? I used to follow Trey. I was really rooting for Trey to go to the next level, man. And honestly, in my opinion, he was carrying the torch for R&B, bro.
Damn.
And I get it. I understand there's a lot of other great people, but he was carrying the torch for a minute. Like, he could have been the one that led to the resurgence of R&B, in my opinion, because it was like 2011, 12, 13, right in that time where that shit could have carried us to now, and R&B could have still been crazy.
I wonder if he feels like at that time he felt like he made it. He felt like everything was good and he got comfortable and kind of just stopped perfecting his craft. Like, that's another kind of vibe I get from him. Like, because you ain't lying. Like, around that time, he was flaming hot. Pause. Like, nothing crazy. Like, he was on fire.
Right.
And, sometimes when you hot and you think you're on top of the world, you get comfortable.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And you think that,
That's a
you know
fact.
what I mean? You don't got to keep rehearsing. You ain't got to shoot 100,000 balls in the gym anymore to keep your craft straight. And I've kind of felt like his peers started kind of passing him by. Like, he was here, started passing them, and then he kind of plateaued. And then they kept climbing and perfecting their craft. And now, when you talk about some of the best R&B artists in the last 10, 15 years, it's unfortunate that people are going to start. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people forgot about Trey Songz. Then when you brought him up, like, oh yeah, Trey Songz.
That's a fact.
When he shouldn't even be, he should be right up there because he had that body of work to prove that. So
Could he even make a comeback now? Like, what could he put out now? Like, for people to even listen, is he going to put an R&B album out? Is he going to try to do something with a new artist, Little Baby? Like, what can he actually do now to put himself, in your opinion, back in those graces? I want to hear some R&B.
You got to get back to R&B, and I'm gonna tell you why that's important.
Right.
Because I listen to what my son listens to, and like now he's getting out of hip hop and he's listening to R&B,
Get out of here.
heavy.
Wow.
And I'm like, boy, you want to hear some R&B? And I'm introducing him to R&B. He's like, Dad, I liked hip hop, and now I'm listening to, and a lot of the R&B he's listening
Must be
to
in love, man.
Exactly. And Trey needs to get back to that.
Yeah.
He needs to get back to that because he could bridge the gap to people that listen to him at our age, and he can get to a younger demographic of people because he's cool enough to do it. But damn trying to sound like anybody else, damn the auto-tune, get back to Trey Songz and putting that feeling and that soul behind a microphone. And there is a demographic of people who want that shit. We need it.
Yeah, I think my favorite song from him is, what's the joint called? Damn, I was just listening to the joint where he was talking about the girl, whatever.
Album or mixtape?
Huh? It's on the album. It's on Passion, Pleasure, Pain. Dang, how can I forget the name of that joint, man?
You ain't talking about
Give me 1 second. Now, I promise I'll find it. Hold on.
You ain't talking about Last Time.
Nah, that's one of my favorites too. Damn, what's the joint called, bro? I'm gonna find it. Can't Be Friends.
Okay. Oh
That's
yeah,
my
yeah.
joint,
oh
bro.
what? Hell yeah.
I think that was one of his best songs, though.
That got me through a lot of times, boy.
Yeah.
Woo, that got me through a lot of
I wonder
times.
who wrote that.
Let me see. I think probably B. Cox. Let me see.
Really?
Yeah, let me see.
Damn. Did your boy do the piano on that? Camp or no?
That might have been a little before his time.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He might probably still in high school back then.
Executive Jonathan lead vocal, mastering, mixing, recording, engineer. Damn, he had a couple writers on here.
Oh, yeah?
Troy Taylor, Michael Jones, Tremaine Neverson, Mario Winans wrote on there.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Did we ask Mario about that?
Yeah, Jacquees.
We asked him about that.
More, I don't know.
Jacquees?
I don't know if that's Jacquees, but
Oh, okay.
it was 5 writers
Damn.
on it. It was a few,
So they
6
was under
writers
this
on that.
bobbing.
Yep.
Wow.
And he was probably in there killing it.
Yeah. That's dope, man.
Troy Taylor did background vocals. Damn, Trey all helped engineer the joint though.
Oh, yeah?
It's kind of dope looking at the Mario Winans did the beat.
Okay.
Just looking at with the fucking raindrops, like you don't get this R&B type shit no
Nah,
more. Know what I
man.
mean, like
It's over.
it's a different vibe, dog.
And we need that back. I would love to go buy a new R&B album and just listen to it.
Yep.
Cause that's where all the feeling comes from.
Yep.
Fuck the hip hop shit.
Yep.
All the feeling comes from the R&B shit.
And it opens up a different level of creativity too. Like,
Yeah.
it's just, man, I miss
Yeah.
it, man. I miss it.
Yeah, man. Great show.
Yes, sir.
Definitely hope everybody appreciated what we had to offer today. Hey, you can help us out All the people that been rocking out, if it's 100, 50, 200, hey, smash the like button.
Please
For
do.
your boys, that helps us out. If you get an opportunity to share the video, that's dope as hell. And travel into the description box and check out what we got going on, man. It's your brother Sam, man. Viral Hip Hop News. I'm your brother, Oh God. Hip Hop News Uncensored, together with the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast.